right? So solving inequalities. Isolate on one side of the inequality sign, isolate the variable on one side. The same processes that we use for solving equations is what we'll use. We just have to remember that when we multiply or divide by a negative, it's going to flip the sign. And we're going to see that in this first example. No, David's still writing. Janice is still writing. Okay. You okay, Janice? Okay, so here is an inequality to solve, and then we're going to graph it on a number line. Okay, what operation should I do first, or what property do I have to apply first? Distributive, right? On the left, we need to do some simplification. 6 plus 10 minus 5x is less than or equal to 41. Right? Then what? Combine like terms on the left, because 6 plus 10, they're both constants, so they could be combined. 16 minus 5x is less than or equal to 41. Okay? We're solving for x, so we need to get rid of the 16 and the negative 5. First, we get rid of the 16. Negative 5x is less than or equal to 25. Last step. No. Divide by negative 5. So what do we have to be careful of? Switch the direction of the sign. So when I do these problems, and you may be, other people may not be so careful about this, but I am not going to just draw a line and put a negative 5 under both sides. Because at that moment, it's wrong. At that moment, that sign needs to be flipped. And I don't want to erase the sign. I'd rather just show it on a new line. Negative 5x divided by negative 5 is greater than or equal to 25 over negative 5. So I show it on another line, just so I don't have in fact, it looks like I have something incorrect on the slide. Now I can cancel all the negative 5. And negative 5 goes into 25, negative 5. So this is x greater than or equal to negative 5. Right, on a number line, to graph this on a number line, the only number we need to show is the negative 5. Okay, so we are going to have a circle and shading, which constitute the graph of an inequality. Right, the circle is filled in if it's an or equal to. That means that point is part of the solution. In this case, x greater than or equal to negative 5, that means we need to fill that in. Okay. Now, where does the shading go? It's greater than or equal to negative 5. Does that mean to the right or to the left? On a number line, where do you find the greater numbers? On the right. So you go that way. That's the graph. You can think of it, if you need to, right? If you have solved the inequality with the variable on the left, then the inequality sign is kind of pointing the direction of the shading, okay? Just make sure that the variable is on the left when you do that, because it wouldn't work otherwise.